I'm just a D girl from around the way with a whole lot of shit to say. It's your girl, KD.
It's your hostess with the mostest. It's Kiki.
Hey there, lonely girl.
Really?
What?
Lonely girl. Oh, what up, though? It's your boy DT, and that's Dr. DT.
Who you was singing to?
Lonely girl. And then, you know, just like people are really good at doing, you don't know that next part, so you make it that.
I do that all the time.
Bro, what?
And then my kid be like, Mom, that's not the words. It's
not what they
my
say.
words.
That's why I feel like everybody can write a song, because we didn't all rewrote and written a song.
Definitely
We
write
wrote a
your own
song in our
words.
day. Like,
Sure.
We putting our own words in there.
people like, wait, that's what they said?
When you hear the
Real
real
man,
words, you be like, what?
Google what the worst thing ever happened to us, because now we can look up the real lyrics. Now we don't even try them.
Well, back in the day when we had cassettes, you know, the lyrics
Oh, you
used to
can
be
open it up
inside.
yeah. Man, that's what's up, man. How was y'all weekend?
It was
all right.
It was,
All right.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Little,
I like the
sprinkle a little
word
interesting.
As usual.
I like interesting. I like interesting.
Per
Do
usual.
we care to elaborate on
No.
interesting, or we just gonna let that?
No.
We're gonna roll over that one.
Yep.
It was,
All right. Well,
It was what it was.
was what it was. Well, we welcome everybody to the top podcast in the world, Relationship Reality. You know, this is #1 podcast. If you didn't know, now you know. You know what I mean? So today we're gonna jump right into it. You know what I'm saying? And this show has pushed me. This is how I figured out how we was gonna talk about today, y'all. And I told Katie this yesterday. So I was like going through my phone. I got a bunch of recordings and stuff in my phone from like a few years back, right? Just like random stuff. My son telling me a very elaborate story, and then like, you know what I'm saying? I got my godson on there telling me some stuff, you know, just a bunch of stuff that I just go back and listen to from time to time. So I ran across a recording of the one and only Illustrious KD, and she was giving some words of wisdom, and she actually talked about what we're gonna talk about today, like the whole. She named the podcast and everything today.
Oh.
Today, this podcast is brought to you by KD. Like, so, would you care to start us off, or you want me to introduce and just go for it?
You go ahead, baby.
Because the podcast today is so deep and strong. I didn't really have to do no notes for it.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's just gonna flow off just that smooth.
I love it.
You know, normally I do some notes and I try to make sure we stay in tune and but this one I feel like it's just gonna go, right? So today's podcast is about titles. And you said, what we gonna name what was the name of it, baby?
I don't know.
Oh, all right, because I let her hear part of it, and
I was cracking up.
I didn't get I didn't get clearance to play it, so I wanted to start it off with just the playing of the recording, but I didn't get clearance to play it, so I'm not gonna play it. But it's about titles, right? And it's about whether or not people are living up to certain titles. You know what I'm saying? If they just
it's called Chasing Titles.
Chasing Titles.
There
There
we
you go.
go.
All right, I knew it was gonna come in. I knew it was gonna ring a bell. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with just naming some titles, right? And then I guess I'm gonna have y'all just kind of go into what it means to have this title. You know what I mean? And we'll be able to decipher whether some people are just labeling themselves. You know how sometimes you play basketball, you like, I'm the greatest. Ain't nobody tell you was the greatest. You just told yourself you was the greatest. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
You be the greatest in that environment.
Right. You the greatest in your head.
That's how you're supposed to be, right?
Right.
To a certain point. But sometimes if you overdo it, then you would never work on it to be the greatest.
That's true.
Because you already feel like you're there.
best.
There.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I always watch myself by, you know, from saying I'm an amazing this or I'm great at. I let other people do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm never going to be the one to constantly harp on it. You know, and some people figure that, you know, y'all heard the phrase "fake it till you make it." You know, so they took that and they ran with it. And I always tell people, that's good, but you got to feel it till it's real. You know, keep going, keep grinding, keep making it happen. So I'm gonna start with the first title, and I'm gonna lean to my left. Y'all can't see him because y'all in radio land, but I'm gonna lean to my left, and that's Kiki. And the reason why I'm gonna lean to Kiki first is because this first title, everybody tend to get checked on this title. And this first title that we want to talk about is Friends.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
love
a good
it.
one.
I love it.
I love
so, and the reason why I start with
It's
Kiki
my favorite title.
for you guys who don't understand, if you're having a conversation and you can say something and it can just roll off your tongue, you don't even realize. You know, if I was at work today and my friend said Kiki gonna stop the whole, I don't even care what else you finna
The
say.
music
Well,
stops.
first of all, if you
Yo, who?
first of all,
The
Yo,
music
who?
stops.
even if you introduce her like, "Hey, this my friend from work," she be like, "Yo, what?"
Who?
Yeah, it doesn't matter where you at.
Oh, you mean your coworker? I'm talking about why the people standing right there.
I don't
Right.
care.
It
It ain't like she waiting to pull you to the side like, don't call that person your
No, we've
friend.
been friends for 20 plus years, and
She
if
be
I've
like,
never seen you,
who you talking about?
How you just gonna be a friend out of nowhere?
Oh, you mean
I
your
need to know where you came
coworker?
from.
Oh, you mean your
Yeah.
coworker?
You work together,
Like, we-
associates.
So
Let's use these words
You be like,
correctly.
wait a minute.
Use these words
Oh.
correctly.
Oh, you was talking about your coworker? Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Hey, coworker.
So
I'm
we
Kiki.
gonna-
You be like, damn.
So we're gonna
Hey.
stick with just the friends first, right?
All right.
And I'm gonna ask Kiki, what does that mean to you? What does it mean to be considered a friend? And I know it's steps to friends, so we're not gonna take the higher level yet. I should have started with the higher level, but we're gonna start with this level first. I'm gonna see if we can keep it in that window. All right. So what does it mean to you? What does that mean?
For me, it's the time. Like, if you call somebody your friend, they've been to your birthday parties, they've been to your kids' events, they've been to everything. It's the time, the loyalty, the honesty, the communication. They have been there
Okay.
as a friend. You know, as friends, we become family. So we only have a handful of friends, and we don't use it loosely.
Okay, Katie.
She don't play like that.
I don't play like that.
She like, no, that's your coworker.
Yeah.
So
But I agree, it's people who show up, you know what I'm
You gotta
saying, for
show up
things
when
like,
it's time.
if we only work together and we only communicate at work and we only have a bond at work, outside of work you never show up, or even if I never show up, then we probably not friends. We probably just associates and coworkers.
Co-workers.
So let me ask y'all this question here, because sometimes I be on the fence with this, right? Sometimes, okay, so you'll think that the bar goes friend, and then you be friends for so long, and you go through so much, and you just help me out, and I know I can count on you. I can depend on you for whatever. You can depend on me for whatever, and then somehow along the way, you might graduate to best friend. Like, you separate yourself from everybody else. It's you. Like, we are cry together. We're gonna laugh together. We're gonna do this together. Then some people elevate it to family. Like, that's like my sister. That's like my brother. I'm not so much on that part of it. And this is why. Your family, I feel like you didn't have a say-so in that.
Right.
So it's a lot of family you probably don't even like.
You wouldn't even be friends with. Yeah, I agree.
You know
You
what I'm
ain't got
saying?
their phone number.
I
So
agree.
I used to do it a lot. I used to be like, no, that's sis or that's bro. Or that. But then I was like, nah, maybe I shouldn't cross them two lines because I got family members that I don't rock with. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to have a friend that I don't rock with because it's, you know, yeah. I know some friends are for a certain season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're not for an everyday purpose, but, you know, and maybe some family members are for that same reason. But when you hear, to me, when you hear family, you feel like that's like a whole different type of category because I didn't have a say-so in this. So these people, I feel like they were put into your life because maybe God knew you needed them for something, like, and then the friend are the one that you selected to be into your life because God knew you needed them for something. You know what I mean? So what y'all think? Y'all think I'm on the bar with that one, or
I think it's
is it okay to?
I mean, you
elevate?
always come a new sister, so.
Gee, we'll look at Swally.
I mean, you are.
I am now, or I used to.
Yeah, you used to. I say that.
Okay. Gee, Willikers, Wally, talk to him.
I be like, don't come to this house with no more friends. Then he like, oh, this my sister.
No, I don't come to the house with nobody.
Like, nigga, that's not your sister. And I'm going to be mean to her.
But that's true. That's something we did back in the day. Like, everybody was our sis, bro.
Yeah.
Now, I don't do that either now.
That's true.
So I feel like I elevated
It's like
him,
either you my friend or you just my coworker or it's
or just another
it's
one of these
titles
titles I
to
got
it.
right here.
It's titles.
But we'll get to it. So
yeah, I don't use friend. I don't use friend loosely though. Like if I consider you a friend, we have been there for each other. We rock with each other. You come to events, I come to events. Like If we don't do that, we really not.
It's a true relationship.
Yeah, it's a true relationship.
So what's the distinction? What's the difference between friend and then the elevation of best friend?
I mean, because a best friend you can tell anything to. Like my regular friends, I don't tell like my intimate stuff to.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, so they don't know like the days I cried, the day, you know,
Right.
those days. But the friends, I mean, we still talk. We go out of town. We do all of that. But the best friend knows everything.
Right.
Yeah,
Big difference.
the best friend is that person who you call, whether you like feeling really good or feeling really bad. Like, to me, the best friend is who get the like the hyperactive calls. Like, you so sad that you can't even get out the bed.
Yeah.
You're not gonna call a regular friend for that.
Yeah.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
You're gonna call your best friend, or like you just so happy you got the best news in the world. You gonna call your best friend for that because for one, you know your best friend gonna celebrate with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your best friend, the one like when my cousin died, BFF came over there and was over there with me till like 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah. Well,
Still had to go get her kids up for school
at 6.
at 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, but still was there to be like,
yeah, of
no, we gonna drink these bottles of wine.
For
We
sure.
gonna cry. We gonna laugh. We gonna
sure.
thug it out. I wouldn't have called nobody. I wasn't even letting nobody else come to the house.
Right.
She was like, no, I'm coming.
But you know,
I'm like, wait.
I feel like in a way, best friends kind of know you better.
I was gonna say the best friend, the
Because-
person you don't even have to tell
Yeah.
that you need them there for that
they're
moment.
They're not asking you for an invitation to come and be
Exactly.
by your side. They just know in
what
this
you
moment, I know you need somebody.
Yeah.
I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. And
That's like how we did BFF on Mother's Day.
right.
We knew this was gonna be an impossible day for her. Where you at? She like, oh, I'm just over T's house and da 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 da. Oh, okay. We pulled up on her. Now, if I would have been
Bam.
like,
It made
Right
me
there.
cry.
if I would
I
have been
did
like,
so good that day.
if I would have been
up.
like, hey, we finna come over there, should have been like, no, I'm about to go. Da 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 da. Like, no, we're not giving you an option. We
Sure
finna come
would've
over
been.
there. We finna pull up on
That's
you.
true.
And we had Mama
up.
with us.
On you.
She was like, well, what?
I was so
on
happy for her.
you.
Leah like, kicking your friends here.
No, that's not what she said. She said it's a white woman coming to the door. It's like, girl, what?
She was in front of us. She was.
So
Their kids have no filters.
none.
okay?
I love it though.
I done closed all the doors on the bed. Her sister like, who the fuck closed my doors? I was like, oh, that was me. Y'all left them doors open on purpose? Girl. you know
No
where
more
we at.
shut doors. Okay, so then we'll drop down and we kind of talked about it a little bit, but then we'll talk about, okay, what about family? When you have that title family, meaning you get this title without doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So does it have,
Oh, you
does it
just
really
born into
hold
it.
weight? Right. You're born into it. So does it really hold weight? Like I feel like friends and best friends.
You know what? Why
You
we don't
have to
never
select.
like we have play cousins from our parents, like making people be our aunties, right?
Right.
So then we get play cousins. But as grown ups, we'll never be like, we always be like, this my sister, this my brother. Like when you had that quote unquote bond. Why don't nobody never be our cousin? You know what I'm saying?
They don't.
Yeah, that's true.
You be like, you get a bond with somebody and they become your sister, they become your brother. Nobody ever become your cousin.
That's true. And I got some cousins that I'm really close with.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
we got
Like
like, a strong,
all my play
Yeah.
cousins came from my play aunties.
I got
You
a
know what I'm saying?
like I got a cousin who we never really talk as much, but when we see each other, it's like, "What's up, cuz?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like we never missed a day.
Yeah,
Like
that's
Yeah.
it's
really
the
how it
step
goes.
is still, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
you know,
That's what I was
a
just
good
saying.
question.
Like,
That's a good question.
That's funny.
Right.
like we never.
That's funny though.
So, okay, so we're
I
gonna
don't know.
jump.
I think I don't know. I feel like my friends I'm closer to my friends than I am my family, which is weird because I don't know why. But
Let me ask y'all
and I'm
this.
close with my family too. But
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I don't even tell them half the shit I tell y'all.
How do you feel? I'm gonna ask both of y'all because both of y'all got brothers and sisters, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you see
I
your
have a
brother,
sister. I have a sister.
if you see your brothers and your sisters online or something, and they make certain posts or something like, you know, these is my friends, but they better than friends. They more than my family. These are my first, whatever. You know what I'm saying? What they put up, and you like, wait, I'm your brother. I'm your sister. Like what?
Well, if you ain't close to them like that, you can't really complain.
What if you don't know? What if this is you finding out that you're not close?
Well, you know if y'all talk
I'm
every
about to
day,
say,
you
you know
know
if you close
what
to
kind of
somebody.
relationship you have. If my brother put it, then I would be really upset because, bitch, we best friends, okay? I talk to you every day.
I was gonna say like if
You
Terry,
know?
if Terry or Tiffany was to post something like that, I'm finna pull up. Cause nigga, what?
Because I want to know.
But like if one of my brothers or one of your other siblings posted it, your sister just posted something so off the wall the other day, and I laughed at that shit and told you about it. I'm like, she's so fucking weird, bro. Like, all I got in my life is my friend, my mama, and my brother that's locked up.
Oh.
You was whole ass in Michigan and didn't even call us.
Oh.
But cool.
Right.
You know, but I didn't take offense to it because it's
Right.
funny to me.
Yeah,
Because
I
you do
wouldn't
shit
either.
for attention. She like,
wouldn't
if I get hit by another car and die and come back to life, I hope y'all still don't care. Girl, what is you talking about?
And I'd be like this. Like,
I loved it actually.
I just want
with
you to know I
with the heart,
acknowledge it, but-
with the heart, with the with the
carrot.
man hugging the heart. Yeah,
The
carrot.
carrot.
Yeah, I carried it. Cause you funny.
So
Cause
from-
you funny. You but you want somebody to respond
It's the
like, oh,
attention.
you got me,
It's the attention.
girl. Bye.
Yeah.
Good day.
yeah.
You know what? It used,
Good day, sir, ma'am.
certain messages like that used to get to me a while back before I knew me.
Mm-hmm.
But because I know that I give and do any and everything for everybody,
Yeah.
that it's like, oh.
I don't pay attention to
right.
it.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
They
she-
be want you to go
oh, she
back
need
and
help.
forth on
Like-
Facebook with it, and I'm not a Facebooker like that. So when I see you, I'm going to say something about it. But I'm not going back and forth on Facebook so everybody can see me and you is beefing or me
Yeah.
and you are. Going
I call
through
them
this.
popcorn statuses.
Yeah, I don't like
Cause you
that.
say something for somebody to say something, for you to say something, so you could go back and forth. Not niggas here for the comments.
No, I'm here for the in person shit. I don't like
Yeah,
the
let's
Facebook
chat.
shit.
Let's chat face to face.
And then in face to face, you like, no, but I didn't even mean it like that. I was in my feelings. Fuck your feelings.
I wasn't even talking about
I
you,
don't
bitch.
fuck
You
with
said
you
us
like
as
that
a
no
whole.
more.
Right.
You said y'all, nigga. I'm y'all. Like,
Yeah, stuff like that. I would stop talking to my family. I still did to this day because I mean, that's the shit you put on there. That's how you felt. And so I know that's how you feel. That's how you feel.
Right.
Yep.
But don't be on my face.
That's how
Hey,
you
cousin. Hey, no, fuck you. Like you said, fuck us on that post. Fuck you forever. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck
You gotta
about
stand
you.
10 toes on what you said though.
Yeah.
You said it.
That's what you
Because
said.
my thing is, people post stuff right and then they delete it, but you don't know who screenshotted it. You don't know.
Yeah.
First of all, bitch, that shit already in
I
the family
saw it,
chat.
So
Right.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
people already. I had deleted that, but you
I don't
said
care. That's how you felt.
it. You ain't tagged nobody
That's
though.
how you felt.
Big boss.
Oh, they be
Right.
tagging and everything.
Oh, do they?
Oh, my family tag. They tag. They said this
They
is
wanna
for
make sure
you
you-
specifically.
I'll make sure you don't miss this.
Yeah, they
This
tag
one's
you.
for you.
But then in
What's
person
that?
it'd be a whole different thing. That's what my thing. Like I'm not a Facebook thug. Like
What's that
I'm not
commercial?
thugging
This
on
buzz for you.
Facebook.
This buzz for you right here.
When I see you in person, like have that same energy.
Then they like,
Cause I'm
hey.
definitely gonna have the same energy.
You like,
and they
no,
be
not
like,
hey.
calm down. No, you ain't tell this bitch to calm down on that post. Cause bitch, we in person. Like we ain't fuck about no goddamn
Oh, yeah,
Facebook
now.
post.
Bro, what?
Old news.
Nah.
It's BFF cutting up
That's
for
like
me.
fucking energy.
Right.
energy
That's
for
on her
me.
one out of town cousin.
So these next two titles, to me, hold very much value, of course, right? But to a lot of people, they don't see the value in the title no more. And these next two titles is husband and wife. Like it's somehow in the newer generation for sure, it's lost the weight of what it really means. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are, we already live together. We already, it's just a paper. It's just waiting for the
irritates
government
me. That shit
to
irritates
do.
me.
It's just like, you know. So
What my
what y'all
man
think
say?
about
It's a
that?
consolidation of two businesses.
Right. It's just two. It's a
Damn.
business transaction that just like
A lot of people say that though. We only got married because it's business related.
Well, from us doing weddings, now people literally are just having weddings. Like there's no marriage certificate. And no plan to get a marriage certificate. Seriously, just having like this whole ceremony and reception. So the family
Think they married.
thinks you're married.
Right.
But
They're
in
not really-
reality,
Not really married.
y'all not married because you where your marriage license at? So like I feel like people have, like you said, have lost the value of getting married. They're like, okay, we're gonna have this big ass expensive party, and then we're gonna go home and still
because I
be
Act like we
boyfriend and
married.
girlfriend.
Act like-
I hold so much value to this title, and it's so much so that when people call it like, you know, we your husband or we your wife, I'm like, y'all, that's your boyfriend.
He
That's
be-
your,
he
that's
be
your
getting
girlfriend.
mad.
It's like a game.
They
Like
be
you can't
fiancés sometimes.
you can't call yourself
still
a
not
crip
your
if you're not a
husband.
crip. You can't call yourself a blood if you're not a blood. You can't
It's a
even wear
gang.
you can't even wear a patch of a sorority or a fraternity.
Oh, you saw that?
If you're not in it, even if it's in the movie, right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
So you didn't put in work for this.
They trying to do copyright infringement and everything on
They
that.
found out that they didn't get they didn't get the clearance.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That so now they gotta like go back and remove. I don't know. It's a mess. They had
Yeah.
to remove the episode for one.
They got the okay from the wrong person.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's
But-
that. What's that show? Insecure.
Yeah.
They wore the AKA patch without permission. So now it's like
And yeah.
I mean,
some
which
smoke
is-
in the city.
Which is true though, because you're
in the-
not in it. So
and you ain't. I mean,
can't say
they
you
can go
are.
through a lot
A lot
to
to
Like
become
go
that.
through there.
They was
Yeah.
talking about like Drumline and all them other shows. They was like, no. If you look at their patches,
They're not
the
the
patches
same.
are
I
different.
was gonna say,
Yeah.
if you notice, they always say like, even if they got like an iPhone, it'd be like a pear phone, like on iCarly,
And
Yeah.
right? They
same
got
thing.
pear phones.
Yeah.
Of course, it's an iPhone. But it got a pear on the back and not an apple.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be stuff like that where they stay away from that.
Yeah,
like you,
they don't want
you
that-
literally
they don't
had
want
on their
trouble.
actual shield. So now you gotta. They be like made up fraternities and shit.
Yeah.
Y'all came AKA
With the
for real.
one. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
oh, okay.
I mean, that's cool.
Like,
Like, that's
lawsuit.
just- Yeah, that's
because
just
and the reason
common sense shit though.
and I get
Yep.
it because they really put in work to become an AKA
Yeah.
or any kind of fraternity
Hell
that
Week,
they're
all
in.
that shit.
Like they put in work for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I look at our relationship, our 22 years, and I'm like, no, we put in work to get to this level.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just wake up and be like, yep, that's my husband. No, you ain't take the step.
Mm-hmm.
It's a process. That's your boyfriend. That's your girlfriend. That's your baby daddy. That's your baby mama. You can't be a baby daddy or a baby mama without no kids.
That's true. That is true.
You know what I'm saying? You
I give
gotta,
it to you.
gotta take them steps to get there. You know
I
what I
give
mean?
it to you.
So this title right here to me holds weight, and I know a lot of people don't really care about it, but they're like it's just a piece of paper through the government's eyes. Which that part of it
Yes.
is different. I'm still talking about the fact that you stood before your family, God, and each other, and you made the vows and the commitment or whatever. That's cool because
When y'all broke up, y'all just break up. That ain't your ex-wife or your ex-husband. Y'all just broke up.
right.
Oh no, we just ain't together no more. No, it's a process for that too. Like
Exactly. Like,
Kiki ain't just wake up and say I ain't married no more. No, she had to go through a process to not be married no
I
more.
quit you. We ain't married no more. Like, no, that ain't how it goes.
That ain't how that works. And now she got an ex-husband. It ain't like, oh no, we just broke up. No, we had the whole ass get divorced.
Right.
So yeah,
You know
I
what
get
I'm
it.
saying? So, because what it is, it separates this person from everybody who you had before this person.
Yeah.
It lets this person know I value you and love you and want to be a part of your life so much forever that I want to make you my wife.
Yeah.
I want to make you my husband because I had women who proposed to men, so I'm gonna go both ways.
Well, we ain't gonna do that.
I'm gonna flip that.
We
You know
don't
what I mean?
promote that
But
on
what I'm
this show.
saying is,
My mama.
She proposed to your daddy? Oh,
see what I'm
my
saying? See, I mean, you know,
Yes.
if you know what you want, you know what you want. You better go get it.
Yeah.
You know, women mature faster than men. We always promote that. So if y'all mature faster, you might be the one that have to save this gentleman. But yeah, I'm definitely big on that title. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
What's y'all thoughts on it? Y'all, am I overthinking it or overdoing it? Because I do believe that it was different back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to go through all the licensing and stuff like that.
Yeah, they always had marriage licenses.
Even back in biblical days is what I'm talking
Well, I
about.
wasn't back there.
That's what I'm talking about. I ain't
I'm
talking
saying,
about,
like,
I ain't
when
talking about
my-
like our parent days.
I'm about to say, when they got, I mean, we don't know if they did have marriage licenses
That's what I'm
back then.
saying. We don't know, but what I feel like that's something they don't talk about, so we'll never really know.
That's true.
They
But
got married right away though back in the day.
yeah,
Oh,
They
yeah.
got married way before. We'll wait like a year, 2 years.
No, they be married,
They be married
30 days.
Yeah.
you know,
Wait.
who, I look
And
up
stay
the people.
married, though,
Stay married.
forever.
I was about to say I look up the people who, and we know a couple people like this that had gotten married very early and stuck it out and handled it and still. I think you got a cousin that they got married early and they still married and they going on how many years? A lot of them. So
No, they didn't get married that fast, though, because he had to wait on his divorce to be final. But they moved in together within like 30 days. But they've been together for 21 years.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So, you know, that to me shows you knew exactly what you wanted and you was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like now, today, I look at like the divorce rate and I feel like when you get married young, you see one thing out of certain people, right? So like, y'all can attest to this part. You see something, you be like, oh, I can rock with this. And then you start growing, you start elevating.
Yep.
And you start trying to help your mate elevate and grow. Male or female, whomever grows first. Y'all each trying to pull each other up. And I think what causes a divorce is a restriction on how much I'm gonna let you pull me up. You know what I'm saying? So like KD trying to elevate, she trying to pull me up. And I'm coming, but I'm moving slow. There's more work on her to pull me up. And at some point I just let go of the rope. You know what I'm saying? So she can't pull me up no more. So now we just growing apart. And it's really hard to try to grow back because now you already way up here. And I'm like, I'm coming, babe. Hold on. Wait for me. As soon as I finish this board.
Exactly. It's like you gotta want it though.
As soon as I finish this,
it's not
whatever.
like you just give up. Like if you're not trying and the years go by, you're not gonna
Because
wait forever.
like she said, like as the years go by, I'm still elevating and you still staying right
Now,
there.
If you're trying, then
Now
that's a different
I
thing.
outgrew the whole situation.
Yeah.
And you still like, what I do?
Right. Because
Like what?
because he at that point he or she don't see anything wrong in the way they doing things.
That's the problem.
You know what I'm saying? So like I was always told if you ever want to elevate in life in any way, right? Expose yourself first. So like if we get on the plane, we go to first class. There's no way you're gonna want to go back to. Think
Regular,
about with us.
yeah.
We traveled. We started with Spirit. It was okay. We was like, we would complain a little bit, but we ain't know no different. So it was like I felt like this was everybody. Then we went to Delta. Then we went to Southwest. And we was like, we'd never do Spirit.
For a quick flight, we will.
You know what I'm saying? Man, listen.
Anything over 2 hours, I wouldn't.
Anything over 45 minutes.
First of
I'm
all,
not
because he
doing
went
it.
to Atlanta and had a horrible time on Spirit.
Anything over 45 minutes, I'm not going.
Well, you bigger, so
Yeah.
you need the bigger seats.
Yes.
We small, so we
And
could do 2 hours.
They tried to put me in the middle. Where I was like, what is y'all doing?
See, you got to pick your own seat. With Spirit, I pick my own seats. Like I'm never gonna be in the middle, and if I can get the bigger seats, I'm getting the bigger
I think for
seats.
him, because he was like, I don't got to pick my seat because I'm going by myself.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
when they put you in the middle, you
Now he know.
No, but
Yeah.
I mean,
he was like,
during,
what the hell?
During COVID,
They
it was
did
no
extra
middle.
10 minutes, shit.
During COVID, it was no middle.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
only supposed to be 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Y'all not
But
about to
Spirit
change
never
But
did
Spirit
that,
never
though.
did that.
Spirit
I
never
said, y'all
did
not about
that.
to change the rules
Delta
on me.
did
That's
that.
how I was about to say. That's how it was on Delta.
Yeah,
but
Delta
Spirit
did
never
that.
did
Spirit
that.
never
told
You
him, I
ain't see
said,
those videos?
They want all
I
that
told
money.
them, y'all not about to change the rules on me. I know what God told me. He said it's going to be 2 to a row. It's going to be 2 to this row. Y'all figure it out.
I hate the middle seat, and I'm small. Like it's the worst.
Yeah, I like to be by the
ever.
window. If I get my choice, I
Yeah.
want to be by the window.
Me
I like to
too.
look out the window. It's very relaxing to me.
I mean, I just
You
use
know.
it for the head.
I like to look out.
I don't want to look out the
Put my
window.
pillow
You know
on
why I
it.
like to look out
scared.
the window? Because I get to look like I always wonder who. I mean, is everybody Christopher Columbus? Who look at? I see a lot of untouched land, and we got to go to somebody to start building here. It's untouched. It don't belong to nobody. Like why
This
we
guy.
can't discover this piece right here that doesn't belong to
Oh,
nobody? There's a
Mother,
bunch
he
of
said
trees.
discover.
He's so serious.
There's a bunch of trees
so
hanging up
serious.
right here. Why we can't just build a piece of world right here? You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
gonna be like, I own it.
Yeah,
That's why.
out the blue, just all of a
Somebody
sudden.
own it.
Like no, nobody own this stuff.
Somebody
Man.
own
It's
something.
Christopher
He swear.
Columbus,
No,
man.
they're going to wait till you build that big ass pretty house. They're going to be like, oh, this is my land.
And I'm like, no, I discovered it. I discovered it,
Bro, no way.
You know what I'm saying? All right. So now this one is the next title is a very broad title. I feel like anybody who you don't really know what to label them, you can almost throw them in this title right here. And you tell me, I'd say
Which one is it?
associates.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's everybody.
The title of associate.
I wouldn't say that was everybody. That's just people you talk to here and there.
No,
Like
I'm
a
about to say-
co-worker / associate.
Yeah.
Like,
Like I'm about to say, it's dangerous now.
Not anybody.
If you got a friend, right, and they feel like they've been there for you, they doing anything, and then you introduce them as your associate. Rich people don't really they don't really say, "Yo, this is my associate."
yeah, because
Jerry.
you
No, you
normally
just say
don't
the
be
name.
nowhere with
You
them.
just name them. This
Say
Jerry.
the name.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. So
Then I'm be like, who is Jerry?
why don't you?
Who is that?
I mean, you know, when we introduce Kiki, this is my BFF Kiki, or this is my wife KD. Why we don't be like, yo, this is my associate Jerry.
Because Jerry, associates are
You
just
say the
people.
name.
They don't
You know
have
what
a
I'm saying?
title. Associate to
They
me,
don't have a
associate
title.
not even truly a title.
It's not a title.
You just Cause nobody be like, oh, you my best associate. No, you
Right.
Oh, this is my favorite associate right here.
no, nobody associate like this associate.
This associate right here is next level. Y'all don't know this associate like I know this associate.
That's
this associate
hilarious.
is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Let me tell you right now, this associate is my favorite. So,
I know what KD be bringing people home. Yeah, this my friend. I be like, this your coworker.
I'm like,
This your who?
they like, why
What's
she
that?
she so mean? She don't
You know,
like, she
some
don't
of the
like
people, we
people.
never seen again. So
She
they
don't-
was what?
well, yeah.
Associates. Fuck, they wasn't even coworkers.
They had said that day they wasn't coming back. She's mean. I'm like, well, she ain't going nowhere.
They
So
don't
I'm,
fit in with us. So they don't fit in.
she ain't going
Sorry.
nowhere. So I guess I see all that
They
work.
don't fit in. If you coming in quiet, you're not gonna fit in. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
I'm like, these my friends from work. She like, well, your coworkers.
If they
Like,
come in too rah now you too much.
they got to be in the middle.
You gotta be
gotta be
to start. Now, you can't start off super quiet or super rah. Like, calm your little hyper ass down. She don't fit in with us.
They never came back. That was at that one barbecue.
right. Man.
Never made it back.
Never.
When I tell you, they didn't fit in. They was too rah. It's ratchet.
They like, why she so mean? I'm like, I don't know, but she ain't going nowhere. So, all right, then I see all that work then.
Y'all,
Shit, now we don't work together. I don't talk to neither one of them.
Exactly.
come
'cause they
around
was
here
what?
no more.
What was they?
right.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's my coworker right here. This is my favorite coworker associate. That's my,
No, no
So
way.
you one time. I wish you would use pow. What? A fucking friend.
ain't that's what Walmart call their employees, right?
What?
Associates.
Oh, yeah.
Attention Walmart associates.
All of those.
Oh, I'm about to say all of them. They be like attention associates. Them the people that work there. That's how your coworkers be your associates.
I never put the two
You done
together.
figured it out, huh?
Yeah,
They
Never
done
put
figured
the
it
two
out.
together.
That's everywhere.
till
That's everywhere.
there.
Attention associates.
I
Can we
just
get all
remember-
backup cashiers to the front?
Exactly.
I just remember at Walmart, attention
Now they
Walmart
use-
associate, because they always say Walmart first, so you know where you at.
Yeah.
Maybe you go to so many different stores, they don't want to confuse you.
They
Attention
sure
Walmart.
do. 'Cause when I was at Target,
Attention
you said
Walmart associate.
Attention
Can we get
Target team members? We have all backup cashiers.
All backup
Man.
cashiers to the front.
to the front?
Now they be like all trained.
Oh yeah, they,
I was like trained.
hey,
Right.
It's like, you
mo-
ain't trained. Don't
look,
take your ass up there.
y'all motherfuckers that just got hired that's putting up inventory. That's where the fuck y'all stay. Don't bring y'all ass up there.
But man, I swear, I
We
don't
get
know.
all trained team members. To
I don't
the
know if
front.
this is just me or if y'all picked this up too, but I remember back in the day, as opposed to now, it's a lot different. But back in the day when I started like new jobs and stuff, and somebody would come to me and say, "Excuse me, do you even right now?
Do you
like,
work here?
No, not do you work
Oh.
here. Like they looking for something specific. Excuse me, do you know where I
Where
can find
this such and such
whatever?
is. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't work here.
I don't know. I have no clue. I work here.
Oh, when you first started.
Yeah, when I first started.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. Like, but I never ever said I don't know. I always said,
let me find it.
let me find it.
help you.
Hold
Let me
on one
help you.
second.
Yeah.
Let me ask somebody who been here.
Yeah.
Let me walk around with. Let me figure this out. Even right now,
Yeah, I would never.
I
tell people
deliver.
anything.
When I do my delivery, if it's past a certain hour, the place is open now.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody was like, "Hey, can you tell me what?" I don't know why they come to me. I don't have anything on that look.
Probably because
like,
they see you with a cart.
yeah, but no, they'll see me coming back.
Oh,
You still
I
ask.
And
don't
they still
know.
ask, "Hey,
I
can
do
you
that
show me
sometimes
what?"
too. If they look like they work there,
like,
like,
oh,
hey,
don't be a target with no red shirt on.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
But even
You
to
show
this
me
day,
where-
I don't work in here. But if you ask me, hold on one second. Yo,
No, if I don't
come
work
here.
here, I'm not.
I mean,
I don't work.
I work for a different company, but I'm here.
Yeah, don't
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't work here.
Like I work, my company is associated with this company.
I don't work here.
So I'm like, and it's an older person. I love old people.
I do too, but
So
I don't
I'm
work
like,
here.
No, I ain't gonna say I don't work here because then they're gonna understand. Because I did that
They
one
gonna
time.
ask somebody
No,
else.
let me tell you something. I had this one old lady. She was like, "Excuse me, can you tell me where to find the tissue? I need Scott, right?" So I'm like, I was like, "I'm sorry, I don't work here." She was like, "Oh." And she literally stood there until I came. I came back 3 more times, and she was still standing
She was
in that
probably
same
looking
spot.
for somebody
I was
else.
Like, oh man, let me. So ever since then, I've been like, okay, I will at least go get one of the
Somebody else
associates
that works
that work there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, come here. She need help, or he need help, or whoever. Because like at that hour of the morning, it's usually the older
Yeah,
people that
the
comes
senior.
in.
when I used to
get
do
this
retail
stuff.
pharmacy, people used to be like, "Can you tell me I work in the pharmacy? I don't." I don't know.
But the kids today, we went to, I think we was at Walmart.
Yeah.
We was
We
at
was,
Walmart.
we was looking for the thermostat.
Yeah. We like, you know what a thermostat is? Nah, I just started.
She like, I just started. I don't know where nothing at.
And kept walking away and walked away. I was like, man,
First
that
of all-
was carefree. and
well,
lovely.
first of all, we stood there for about 3 minutes. Like,
I'm like, is she serious? She
She
pranking
couldn't
us,
even
man.
guide you in the right direction.
She
till
just walked
somebody
away.
She
knew.
is pranking
she
us.
was pushing that cart like, man.
I'm like,
I'm like,
I was like, yikes. But that's the world we're living
That's
in
so
because
rude.
nobody want to work, so they got to
They
take
sure
whoever.
don't. They sure don't.
They got to take whoever.
Yeah.
And since we getting whoever,
Ain't got
that's
no
the
test,
service
and
that
they
we don't get.
nothing.
yeah. And the problem
Whatever,
is, a lot of them just there for a check. So what they
Yeah.
care?
They don't get whatever.
They don't care. They
You
be
know
like,
what I mean?
whatever.
Well, that's how I was when I was working at Target at fucking 16, 17. I didn't really give a fuck.
That girl looked every
I
bit of
ain't care.
35. You know
Oh,
what?
it was somebody older.
And she probably was 16 or 17.
oh,
These
like it was
teen-
somebody
These
older?
teenagers look young as hell.
Oh, I thought to say, what?
Man,
Her weave looked immature, but her face looked old.
yeah, it'd be like that too. I'd be like, I was looking at her like, you sure you don't know where's that?
She like, I just started working here.
can't-
Walked away.
That's
I was like, you can't
horrible.
recommend me somewhere, like,
No.
you know what
But
I'm
I did
saying?
remember I did say that. I remember like when people used to get hired there, that used to be their job. Like you got to put stuff up
Yeah,
in the section that you're gonna be working, so that way you could learn. But this my thing though. We was in your section. That would have been a good time for you to learn what the fuck
That
the
was her
thermostat was.
section?
Yeah.
Oh, my
because when we see her
God.
putting stuff up, I said, "Look at her."
Oh,
Bitch, you right here.
or walk with me. Like,
let's learn
pretend like
together.
let's look for it together.
Get on
You
your
at work,
walkie, but
so you're not wasting your time.
and
You
y'all
at-
got walkie talkies. Why you didn't ask somebody?
Right.
I was like, man,
She's like,
but that's the world.
I just started working here and kept pushing her cart. I was like,
I'll be so mad.
I mean,
me and him just looked at each other like, well, damn.
and that's something I had to actually check myself on, right? Because the place that I work for, I know my value in everything that I do. So I demand a certain couple things here and there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and now, granted, 8 hours shift, I can finish it in 4. And because I got so much stuff going on outside of there, I finish it in 4. So, and it makes the other guys look like they lollygagging for 1. You know what I'm saying? And for 2, I'm like, listen, I'm showing you this. You know, let's break me off. Break me off accordingly. So that way, I feel good about it. And you're losing people on a daily basis, and this is why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, I talk to different companies and I help them out and I tell them this is what you're getting it for free.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to you because I'm here. So I'm telling you this is what it is, right? But he ain't really want to bite,
Oh.
right? So he ain't want to bite. So what happens is in life you really got to make a decision at that point. Either you walk away,
Yeah.
or you still do the thing to the best of your ability.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the thing that I had to check myself on because I was like in that middle. And I felt like, okay, maybe I'm not doing things to the best of my ability, which I should. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you read the Bible at least tell you whatever you put your hands on, do it with all your might. Like, knock it out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, even though I want to still show you what you're going to lose when you lose what you lost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm going to continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, knock it out, show you my value, give you X amount of time to come to your senses. And if you don't, then now you know what you lost. If I slack off, then you're going to be like, whew, I'm glad we left.
I'm glad he
we got rid
left.
of-
Shit.
Right. Since he don't even want to tell people where the stuff is. I'm glad he don't want to.
Now he don't want to tell people what the stuff
He don't
is.
even want to tell nobody where the tissue at, man. You got the old lady standing there. So, but yeah, so
Bro, you was so funny.
that's your lesson, man. Do everything that you can with everything that you got until you don't want to be there no more.
That's funny because I never knew you could do that. Like, I never knew you could, like, demand, like, more pay or demand until I was a housekeeper working at, I don't even know what, Sleep In or something. This was so long ago. But they was trying to make me get, like, $8 per room I clean or something. And I was like, okay, this don't really make sense. I started calculating, like, okay, if I do, no, I'm going to need more. Okay, I'm gonna need $10 an hour. Like, the fuck, it take an hour to clean these fucking rooms.
Yeah.
To do it right anyway.
I mean, no, because I was a professional at this time. So,
Right.
But I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So I was like, look, the owner came and I was like, look, I'm not gonna work here. I'm not gonna be able to work here any longer unless I get $10 an hour. And they were like, "Oh, we can accommodate that." I'm like, "Oh, bitch, I should have said more."
Yeah.
Don't I be a
I didn't even
motherfucker?
know. I was only like 19, I think.
When
So
they
I
do
really
it
didn't
quick,
know,
you be like, God damn it, I should have asked for 15.
I'm like, I didn't know you could fucking do this shit. This was something I just came up that morning. I was like, bitch, I'm not doing this.
And that's the thing. A lot of times people be
I'm
scared
like, know your
to
fucking worth.
request what they know they supposed to have.
Mm-hmm.
Like I look at it, if I do, and I don't want to get a company away, but if I do 3 stores, the last day I worked, I did 3 stores
Mm-hmm.
and brought in $15,000 for the 3 stores. I didn't get a quarter of that.
See?
I didn't get I wouldn't even say a percentage of what, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and our job is like very into inclement type of situation. So
Right.
I feel like, you know, in this day and age, you got to know your worth.
Yeah.
Now,
figure
granted,
that out quick.
you got to be careful because don't overvalue yourself thinking that you're worth more than you really
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but we 2021, nobody wants to work. So you getting more work.
You're getting way
Yeah.
more.
You get
Way
more
more.
work.
You
You
getting-
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because nobody else wants to work.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of leverage that you can take on
So
right
you
now.
better
You
get
know
more
what I
pay.
mean?
And you know, I think people be scared to like demand more pay because when they get to doing budget cuts, nobody want to lose their job. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we seen that happen when we was in the pharmacy. We saw
yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Like when another company bought into the company we was working for, they got to fire everybody that was making more than $15, $20 an hour because
Right.
they was bringing in new people
Yeah,
who
paying
was
them
just
less.
excited to be in the
Paying them
pharmacy
less,
for
yep.
like $10.
And then,
Like, bro, I never worked for y'all for $10 and I ain't starting today.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to quit a job that did that. Like, tried to cut the pay. I was like, oh, no. I'm going to quit and I'm going back to school.
this when you tell on
I'm
yourself.
not doing that. I'm not doing that.
This when you telling yourself at the company. When you tell your associate to not disclose what you make. It has to be a secret.
Yeah.
Don't talk about pay,
these are grounds
bonuses.
of,
Yeah.
These are grounds of termination.
What?
That means you're not doing it right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like you should be able to. I should be able to tell you, yo, I make this, and you should be like, yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They do
Yeah,
that at my
but,
job,
but the
too.
problem is because sometimes you make significantly more,
Yeah.
Exactly.
especially when you coming in. Somebody coming in making the same as somebody who been here a long time. That don't sit right with nobody.
Right now, if you could
Like
be
I've
like,
been with you for 5 years. How the
That's
fuck
our
they make
job
the
is,
same?
though. That's why nobody really want to say how much they make because we doing the same jobs and I'm making $15, $20 more than you.
Yep.
yeah, but see,
You know what
y'all,
I'm saying?
y'all's come with time though.
It comes with time though.
You know what I'm saying? So
But
it's
still, nobody still want to work the same fucking job.
But what
and
you-
somebody, you know what I'm saying?
but what
so
you
it's not
would
a
want-
secret.
like,
but
you've been there
I don't
for
be
some
like,
years.
well, I'm making $32 out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna say that, and you only making $15.
15, right.
You know?
But what you
Like,
would hate though is that you've been there for some years,
Yeah.
and the person who just started is making $38. You're gonna be like, whoa, wait a minute.
That's true.
Like, and we doing the same job. No, I've been here. I put my
That's
time
true.
in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
true.
saying? So I worked my way up a ladder.
That's true.
That's the one thing I do like about the company
Yeah.
that you work for is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
when you come in, they tell all y'all making this.
Everything. Yeah, they tell you everything.
They'll tell you
There's nothing a secret.
Yeah, they tell you like the funniest thing I heard them say was who got high low experience, and you know me and a couple other people we raised our hand. Me, cool. We don't care about that. Ain't got nothing to do with us. if you gonna use our high lows, we're gonna have to train you the way we train. You know, so you might as well put your hands back down. I was like, oh.
How that was bold.
Like, it's some
But it was
bullshit.
the realest thing I said. I was like, I love that part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you come in, you know, okay, we all making
Everybody
it.
on
If
the
you
same
stay
level.
next year, you can make this. Next year, you can do this.
Yeah.
We're gonna get this bonus depending
Yeah.
on what we make on. Like it's not a secret.
Yeah,
But
it's
when
not
you
a
say
secret.
secret
Yeah.
in a very small company of
Yeah.
12 employees,
I'm about to say, it's
Yeah.
only 7 of y'all.
Yeah.
like you got 12 employees. What is it? The secret?
Yeah.
What's the secret?
I mean, somebody getting paid a lot more.
Somebody coming in the
getting
door
paid
making
shit.
more. Yep.
Yeah. Now,
Somebody coming in the door making more.
Sure
than-
is.
Exactly.
Because they only say it when it's new hires.
Right.
Oh.
Now you ain't said that to us for never, but not as fifth person come. You like, hey, it's a
say
secret.
nothing.
Don't say nothing.
Don't
As soon as
say
that
nothing.
nigga hit the door, y'all gonna be like, what you make?
Right.
Cause why it's a secret what you make?
Secret.
And you
It
gonna
ain't a
get
secret what
fired
we
if you
make.
tell.
Exactly.
Don't tell nobody.
Ooh, that's dirty.
Tell nobody. Yeah.
Ooh,
So
that's dirty.
and it's the reason you so grimy that you confused on why you're not succeeding. You know what I'm saying in certain areas. So yeah, your company makes some money, but you're struggling every single day.
Cause
You'll get
you
people
can't
to come
mistreat
in.
people.
You get people to
Sure
come
can.
in on Monday, and they quit by Wednesday. And the job is not hard.
It's a
So
turnover,
it
high turnover rate.
it has to be. You got to look at that. Like, why are people leaving like that?
You're not treating them right.
But
and
that
you're
was
not
like
paying them
that,
right.
that one
You're not
pharmacy
treating
I
them
went
right
to.
and
What I was
paying
there
them
for
right.
3 days, 4 days.
Yep.
I said, listen, but I very much said, yeah, I need a meeting with the person who was over me and the person who was over the whole pharmacy. Y'all not training people right. First of all, y'all playing with people's lives with this medication.
Yeah.
You want to train somebody over the computer and then throw them onto the no.
What?
I'm not doing that.
Like the
I
next
said
day?
I have
Or
no
the same
knowledge.
day?
I have no knowledge about what go with
process
what.
y'all
I'm
doing.
not. No.
Yeah.
They like, no, we just gonna put you on the phone because you got pharmacy experience. I never dispensed this kind of
You gotta
medication
train,
before.
though.
Guess who quit? Deuces. Before training was
you
even over, y'all got me
right.
fucked up. Cause y'all not y'all could kill people. And then, cause my cousin baby mama still worked there. She like, girl, your desk done had so many people in it.
That's
I
crazy.
bet. Cause they not
They
training
not training
people.
you right.
Right.
Yeah.
And you got little babies on this medication. Nobody want to play with nobody baby life.
Man, what?
I'm
No,
out.
I don't.
Good
At
day.
all.
Good day. It's dangerous. But the thing is, y'all trying to hurry up and get people on the phone because y'all got such an increase in y'all
Oh.
product, right? Which makes sense, but you got to train people right. Or people going to leave. I don't give a fuck how much you pay.
That's how my
Right.
passed. Giving her the wrong medicine.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm out.
Definitely
That ain't no
dangerous,
joke.
man.
I'm like, pharmacy is not making sweaters,
ain't
bro.
no
You
joke.
can't play with people like
Yeah, 'cause the wrong
giving somebody
medicine
the
will kill
wrong
somebody.
exactly. Giving
Yeah.
somebody the wrong size sweater, that's one thing.
You could take that
but
back.
giving somebody the wrong medication
They're dead.
or the wrong dose of a medication, you could kill somebody.
Yep.
Man,
I was like, no, I'm out.
definitely.
They was like, you really leaving? Yeah, you want me to write a letter? No, I'm out of here.
Let me tell you why I'm leaving.
No, I did tell them.
Right.
They like, well, work with us. No, because y'all not making no sense. And I'm not playing like
Yeah,
that.
you gotta be.
I don't even want to be
trained
associated with a company who do people like that.
properly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out. Because when the people come, because y'all take Medicare, the people coming.
Yeah. Oh,
And I don't want to be here when they come. Medicare don't play. Good day.
they right. They gonna want you to explain everything.
You know, they coming there with them clipboards. Every man for themselves.
All right. So we're gonna jump into the next segment. We got a couple more titles, but we'll hold them off. I just throw them out there, and you guys can talk about them amongst yourself. But the title haters, a lot of people get the hater title, and they might not even really be hating. They might just really be giving you some real sound advice. But because you don't like it, you like, oh, they hating. You know what I'm saying? Supporters, you know. That's a good title. I feel like some people don't really know what that means. They be a little confused. You know what I mean? So, would drug dealer be a title?
Drug dealer?
Yeah.
It's an occupation.
Occupation.
Sure.
Some
How would that be a title?
Some people use occupation as their title.
I mean, I
How would
guess.
that be a title though?
You know what I mean? Like,
People like, what up, my drug dealer?
Right. That's
So-
what I'm like. How would that be a
so
title?
would nigga be a title?
Because you say, what up, my nigga?
I'm just saying.
Dog, I hate
I'm
you.
just asking the question.
What's the next
I'm asking the question.
Go
that
to the
they-
next question.
I'm asking the question that they hearing and they asking too, right? You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's jump into Ask KD. If you don't know what Ask KD is a segment that we do where you reach out to us. You give us your situation that you're going through. You want some advice on it. We got the best advice ever because we give you very much tangible information, right? We make sure you understand it. We make sure you get it and you can feel what we say to you. So, and all you have to do if you want to be a part of Ask KD is you can jump into any one of our social media sites that you see us on, that you follow us on, and just put it in there, hashtag Ask KD. Simple, you know what I mean? Or you can jump into an inbox of whoever you may be friends with. That's another title
Friends.
because Facebook calls it friend.
Facebook
They
does
should
call
be
it
associate. That's why people be so confused. Okay,
That's why people think
we're
they
learning
know you.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we Facebook friends.
I'm telling you,
What?
you feel like you be knowing these people for real from
Watch
Facebook.
your baby grow up.
Man,
all the Facebook TTs and
What? Xavier 8? Oh, I remember when he was.
I remember he was born.
all right, he is really growing. Tell him TT said hey.
I know you.
Tell him TT Facebook said hey.
Not TT Facebook.
All right, so Ask KD today, it says this. My best friends got engaged after the lockdown. Their man chose them forever. This starts good. I
I'm
love
like,
it.
she hating already.
They men chose them forever. I've been dating Freddie for 4 years.
She mad. I knew it.
During pregnancy and after the baby was born, I asked about marriage. He said, he said,
Uh-oh.
You don't buy a car without kicking the tires. I'm still test driving.
Oh, no.
Wow, kicking the tires.
How long do you
What?
test drive? It's my
You gonna
question.
compare me
But
to a fucking car?
And I done had your baby.
So she asked for advice on that. What do you guys think?
Girl.
You know how people be like, college ain't for everybody. And do people say that about marriage? Hey, marriage ain't for everybody.
It ain't though. It's
that's
really,
true.
It's really not.
So if you know
some
it's not
people
for
need
you,
trade
can you just
schools.
say that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or should I?
I mean, I think he should have said it before she had his baby.
Right.
Well, you gotta
I
think.
can't. Well,
Most people
niggas be like, I don't really want the kind of commitment that it take to be a husband. But my thing is, if you won't make her a wife, don't make her a mother.
Exactly.
And the other way.
Way more.
That's a bar. That's
That's
a bar right
18
there.
years.
If we just married, we don't got no kids, no nothing. We get a divorce, we never got to see each other again.
We could just walk away.
If we got these kids, we always got to have
Tied.
some type of interaction.
Always tired.
I don't give a damn if they can have their own cell phones, all that. But
Yeah.
guess what?
You
Any
still gotta go
program,
through
we got to
it.
be.
Yeah, you
we
still
got to
gotta
see
go
each
through
other.
it. Yeah.
Holidays,
Yep.
great graduation, wedding,
On
baby
holidays,
showers.
My holidays, you ain't got to see each other on holidays.
Y'all used to.
What?
Y'all used to see each other on holidays.
You don't have to though. Is what I'm saying.
But I'm saying, like, let's say it's my
Not birthdays.
But even if
shit
it's like
that,
I know some
holidays,
people
you
who
don't.
split their holidays.
We do.
So if I'm with you in the morning and you in the afternoon, somebody got to drop these motherfuckers off.
Yeah, but you ain't got to see that person. You
Not-
motherfucker pull up,
Bro,
let
when
the
I
kids
say-
go out.
Not
when
when
I
they,
say-
not
when
when
I
they
say-
older.
but wait
when
a
they,
minute.
if they babies,
When I say
I got to
babies,
walk the baby
yeah.
in.
When
I'm
I
still
say
see
see
you.
each other, I don't mean spend the day together.
Oh, just see
but
each
you
other
gotta see them when you
physically.
open the door.
Physically.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
mean you gotta
Yeah.
sit down and have dinner.
Yeah.
Even birthdays, you necessarily don't, because some people split birthdays. Like I have them on their birthday, you have them the day after their birthday or
Some
whatever.
people
Like
just be deadbeat and just won't show up.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, if
Heard
you
you
don't
had-
have no kids,
Hey, heard you had a birthday last week. How was it?
Boom. Boom.
what I'm saying is, if you don't have kids, you get a divorce. That's it.
Yeah.
But when you got kids, you gotta interact at
You
some
gotta-
point in time.
Yeah, you got to see each other. For
We
sure.
don't gotta like have dinner together, but nigga, I'ma see you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Kumbaya.
Like, yeah. So like having a kid is way more commitment than marriage. It shouldn't be.
Way more fucking money.
Definitely.
That part. That part.
So yeah, kick the tires, kick his ass to the curb.
For real. 'Cause
don't
that's
Kick the tires.
I mean-
4 years, and that's what you have to say.
4 years and a baby.
I would be so mad. Like,
I mean, we just talked about it just now when we said if you're working for these companies and you know your value,
yeah.
you can
Yeah.
say
After
what you
4
want.
years.
And if you don't get what you want, you can walk away.
But I went through that, so I
So-
know. I mean, we didn't get engaged until what, like 6 years, almost 7 years. So,
Oh.
I mean, at some point, I was
But-
just like, "Well, I'm leaving." You know, at
Yeah,
some
'cause
point,
I
you gotta
wanna
give
be your girlfriend
ultimatum.
forever.
Like,
I mean,
either
okay.
I'm leaving, me and my baby leaving, or we gonna work together as a family as we have been doing for these 6 years.
Right.
Except we gonna have different titles.
Yeah, 'cause
if
who
you
wanna
think
be a
I'm gonna your
girlfriend forever?
girlfriend?
Forever.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Forever. But you want me to be doing wife shit. Like, I'm not about
That
to
part.
do that.
That
Like,
part.
You want me cooking, cleaning, taking care of the baby, doing all this shit, and working. But then you don't know if I got your back. Like, what the fuck do you mean? What I've been doing for these last 6 years then?
Yeah,
Because I could have did this by myself with another nigga.
facts.
So, come on now.
No cap.
Yep.
So
And
she
that's
gotta
the
make an
thing.
ultimatum.
That
Shit,
part.
either you fucking want me or you don't. okay?
Period.
What they say, you don't buy the cow when you get the milk for free.
That's it. You get so comfortable in the
Yeah, it's
in
that
the environment
comfortability.
that you in that you like,
Yeah.
I don't really want to change now.
Yeah.
I mean, we good. Why we got to
I
add
was good
titles and
enough.
do all
I
that
was
other
good enough
stuff?
to have your baby, but I'm not good enough to have your last name.
That part.
Fuck out of here.
Period.
Fuck out of here.
Period.
All right.
Fuck
so,
out of here.
Because I gave life for you.
I gave a lot, shit. I gave a lot.
But you like,
Life,
I don't know
like
if I want to be
everything.
married. Like what?
Like everything. I'm sitting here being a whole housewife, and you saying you don't know if I got your back enough to marry me.
I'm not sure.
What?
I'm not sure if we're gonna work out.
Period.
What?
Guess what? Me and my baby will be leaving then.
that
Like,
part.
you know what? I was outside.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like either you want it or you don't. Like, I'm not about to figure out what you want. Like, I know what I want. I
Yeah.
want to be married. We got this baby. I want more kids. You know,
I mean, and at some point,
I'm not
you would
doing
want
that.
it to be organic. You wouldn't want to feel like I just kind of made you do this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, like in her case, if he was to do it now, like let's say you'd be like, if you ain't gonna marry me, I'm leaving. Oh, okay. Well, will you marry me? Now,
It
now
ain't
it's
gonna
almost like
happen
it's
right
forced.
away.
Yeah, it
I
ain't gonna
get
be
that.
tomorrow.
It
It had to
wasn't
be-
right away. It was, months down
Right.
later when he proposed. But yeah, you got to give me something.
Right.
It's got to be something.
Yeah.
And don't
And not only when you get engaged, you're not getting married right away.
I was about to say, don't take the
what I'm
hush ring,
saying?
though.
You
Yeah.
still
Don't
got
let
another year.
Don't take the hush ring though. Don't just be engaged. When y'all
Yeah.
getting married?
No, we.
I'm engaged.
No, we ain't. No, we
I'm a
not
fiance though.
No, we're not gonna be
No, we're not
engaged.
engaged.
Fiance.
We're not gonna be engaged for 5 more
Yeah,
years.
We're
no,
gonna be a
we don't
fiance.
do
It don't
But
take
we
that long to
we were
plan a
together
fucking
for
wedding.
6, so
No.
I really want to give you the wedding that you deserve. So I'm gonna give you the wedding. You know, I'm trying to put this together. It's gonna take me some time. I gotta get it
Shit. As
together.
soon as I got engaged,
so I'm,
I was planning the wedding immediately. Okay?
On the iPad. First of all, we was on the iPad together.
Sure
Like,
word.
all right, like what? No.
Immediately. Okay,
Right.
we done already waited 6 years. So this is about to happen this year.
Expeditiously.
Like you
Actually.
talk about, it ain't gonna be no year of engagement. We
My
did
thing-
that the first 6 years.
I always tell people, man, if you can't accept it forever, then don't accept it for now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like if marriage is what you want, make sure they know it. You know what I'm saying? Put it on the floor and make sure they understand this is what I want.
And I was so young too when we got together. I would think I was only 18 or 19.
I was about to
so
say,
I wasn't
so that-
thinking about marriage then. You
Yeah.
know?
And that's
But as
what
the years go on,
As
we
you
had babies.
matured,
We
yeah.
bought a house together. Like we did all of that. We was doing married shit. Like
That's where the
we had a whole
danger
fucking
mode come
house.
in. Is that when you do get together young, like y'all got together young,
Yeah.
Katie and I was together young.
Yeah.
If my mindset never changes, but yours do, that's where you start seeing the friction of I want marriage. Oh,
Yeah.
but we ain't never talked about marriage before.
Yeah.
Like we ain't never been, we wasn't married before. Like it's cool. Oh, now it's the problem. Oh, not like you know what I'm
We
saying.
weren't married before you had my baby.
Right.
Right.
Like nigga, what?
So you know what I'm saying. So, but it's different. Like they've been together for years, and it's been a while. Like they're older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with
And
them
it
being
does make
older,
a difference when you're
you
older,
start
too.
older. Yeah,
Yeah.
when you start older in the relationship.
Yeah.
Now you know what I'm saying. You are already mentally established. You might not be physically established in areas that you want to be, but mentally you should be established
there.
in some way.
But
right.
you know what? I feel like when you older too, your tolerance level is shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we started dating, we was 17. Of course, we was together 7 years before we got married. We was
Yeah.
kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We,
Right.
we was
Yeah.
still young. We was 23 and 24 when we got married. Like y'all was together 7 years. Yeah, we was 16 and 17. You needed that buffer.
Yeah.
And
But
it's-
when you be with somebody when you
and it's
30,
against the law.
yeah, that part too. But when you get with somebody when you 30 or 40, I don't got 7 years to give you to be your
don't.
girlfriend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like older people tend to make a decision sooner. Like they say, shit or get off the pot.
I don't feel like it take that long though.
It
Yeah,
don't.
because at 7 years,
I
you
say
know if you want to
a
be
year
with
or
me
two,
or
you
not.
should know.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing.
I
You
don't
don't
think
take.
it takes 7 years.
If you want to compare it to
Yeah.
a car, you've never taken 7 years to buy a car. If you see the car, you take it for a test drive. Maybe you look at it. If you can afford it, you get it.
You know what? I
if
just
look at
seen.
it-
Oh, go ahead.
I mean, even when you're looking for a house, like if you know you gotta have a house, you're gonna be more active in looking for one, and then when you find the right one, you're gonna be like, oh, I don't know if it's the right one. Let me
Can I
just
just
live.
live here?
Let me just live here and see
Can I just
how
live
it
here for
feels. Let me
7
see if-
years?
Just test it out
No, you go in. You know what I'm saying? So that's really just an excuse, man. You got to figure out what it's an excuse for, but it's really an excuse, man. So
I was gonna say I seen this thing earlier today. It said, what's her name? Cassie. Cassie was with Puffy for 10 years.
Right.
10 years she was with him.
Yep.
She only thing she left out of that relationship was memories. Her current husband, within a year they was engaged, had a baby, and was married. Within 1 year,
Yeah,
they was like,
That's all
don't,
it take, though,
don't
I
let
think.
your boyfriend prevent you from finding your husband.
there
Boom.
you go.
That's what I feel right now.
There you go.
What?
Yeah.
That's so true life though.
So what else y'all got? Y'all got anything good coming up?
I don't have time for her.
That's so true.
that
I
is-
mean, but it is true. Like you
so
wasting
true.
your time. But the whole time though, keep in mind, Puffy was in love with Kim the whole
Right.
time. Cause then when she died, he's so distraught. Oh girl, like you
That
know
was
what?
his first love, his only
yeah,
love.
he was
Right.
like, you know what? I'm out.
and I had a motivational message for the week, but I feel like KD just gave it to you, so I'm gonna really hold on to this one right here. You want to say it again? Don't let what now?
Oh, don't let your boyfriend prevent you from finding your husband.
That's real.
Don't let your girlfriend prevent you from finding your wife.
I mean,
either.
that's true though.
You know what I mean?
It's usually men who kind of shy away from getting married though. It's not usually women.
You saying that from
I
your?
said usually.
I about you saying that from your generation.
Yeah, but I'm saying usually, not all
This
the
new
time.
generation, you can't tell the difference between men act and women act because
That's true.
everybody
That's true.
act the exact same. I'm
That's
like,
true.
what?
There's
Are
there's
you
no
a-
femininity.
Right,
Yeah.
it's no different. Like it's
Like who the nigga here?
nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody. Everybody's just living off a straight emotion. Like this is
Yeah,
what it is.
that's true.
Like I don't know. I don't get it. But all right. Well, Katie gave you the message for the week. You know what I'm saying?
And I know it's easier said than done to walk away from somebody who you love. I don't think it was easy for Cassie to walk away from Puffy after 10 years. But imagine how different she got 2 kids. She married.
Now. She happy now.
Her pictures. If you look at her pictures, present from
happier
like
now.
back in the day,
Yeah.
like wow, you know what I'm saying? Even in her prime, she prettier now than she was then, because all that stress and all that depression is off
She
of
fucked
her.
up her career too.
Yeah.
So,
She could have went way further,
Way more.
but
Yeah.
all right.
It is what you can't take it back, so she just.
But I mean,
moving
I'm
on.
sure she better for it.
Yeah.
Because she was able to walk into her new situation
She
and
was
demand
super
something
young.
different.
She was super young.
She was
too.
so
She
young.
was super young.
I mean, but that's
So-
what it do to you though.
Yeah.
Like my experience when I got fired from the one job, and we was able to still live life, and let me know like, okay, I don't necessarily need this. I can go out and I can make it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My team is so strong that, you know, we so cohesive. We're not worried about things. You know what I'm saying? Because we stuck together. We gonna make this thing work, and we gonna make it work with. You know, so what my man say, we can do this with no effort.
Oh,
T?
T Grizzly.
T.
I'm like T.
We do this stuff for no effort.
He say
what I'm
shit.
saying? He be doing that S with no effort. You know what I mean? So
He used grown up words.
when you
can't.
so take that with you too as a message, man. Make sure you got the right team. You know what I'm saying? And y'all work together. Y'all cohesive.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Yeah, you feel me?
Always.
That's one of the best rhymes they ever made up. Now, some of them I don't deal with, but that one I like.
Bro.
That one I like. I like that one. But all right. So with that being said, man, this is the number 1, numero uno, the best ever
You're so funny.
podcast. Period. Relationship podcast, number 1 for relationship and reality. I am the one, the only DTM, Dr. DTM,
Your girl KD.
Your hostess with the mostest, Kiki.
and we would definitely see y'all next week. Peace.
Who you was
Two
pointing
of
at?
deuces.